Double D is a podcast hosted by two friends who have a lot of opinions. These opinions may or may not be based on actual facts and therefore should be taken with a lot of salt. Although our lovely producers may agree with us at times, Meadow and Pluck are not, I repeat, not responsible for our antics. And we apologize beforehand.
Beautiful disaster. When she fall, I'm there to catch her. And how you bloom.
What up, party people? This is D Streeter from the Double D Podcast, a weekly combo between amigos gabbing about everything and then some. Come get your fix on what's hot in art, music, politics, and pop culture. If you like us, give us a listen. Tell your friends. Tell everyone you freaking know. Rate, subscribe. All right, dude. Time for Double D.
Destinee.
What happened?
Did I wake you up?
I don't know what happened
Alma.
right there. It was just like something just came out my throat. It's like a frog or something. But I'm here.
Turn up your hearing aid, Alma.
Hey, I'm here, sucker. I just had to clear out my throat. There was stuff in there.
You feel good now? You feel better?
I feel good. Hit me.
I was just gonna say that was almost like a too hot in the hot tub.
In the hot tub.
I think here's something about that skit. I don't think either one of us was even born when that came out, but it is still one of the funniest things.
Really? I feel like Eddie Murphy. That was like, what, 81?
Okay, so I was born, but not watching Saturday Night Live. You weren't born, were you? What year were you born?
84.
So there you go. But look, that's timeless comedy right there. Celebrity hot tub, timeless comedy.
I just love Eddie Murphy and all things Eddie Murphy, so.
Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Him as Gumby, damn it.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Pop, pop, what you mean? Oh, that was 1983.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I was almost here.
You were.
Not quite yet. I wasn't conceived until probably, because that was, they said aired November 5th.
Why do you know when you were
1983?
conceived?
Well, you gotta about the months. It gotta be, usually October babies are around January, February. So usually tends to be a Valentine's Day.
I'm not going to wink at you for that. That's so weird. Like, no.
You're just mad because you're an October baby too?
Yeah, except that I was like a month early. But at some point, my mom did say, we didn't have heat. What do you want?
Yep. See? January, February.
There you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But enough about our parents' sex lives.
Oh, no, I don't know about your parents, but I was brought down by the Lord from the heavens.
Delivered by a stork.
Miss Jackson is like the Mary, as far as I'm concerned. You hear me?
My sister, when my mom was explaining where babies come from to my sister when she was young, she said, they had the whole conversation. Then she sat there silently, kind of like looking off, like she was clearly like calculating things. And then she went, so you've had sex 3 times and dad's had sex 4 times? Because my dad has a kid from another marriage. And my mom was like, yes. And we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to it at a later point. You're too young for the rest of this conversation.
That's all you need to know. We did enough to make
but
you.
I think that is hilarious. She was like, okay, so there are 3 kids. Well, 3 times of doing it. All right, I see it. It all makes sense to me now.
And
oh my God.
The thing is, I have, again, I feel like we talked about walking in on our parents, so.
We have talked about that because I've never done that, so that was great.
I have, and it's still very vivid, but I still am going to claim storkage. I don't even want to. I don't want to think too much about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. All right, moving on. Hey, what'd you get up to last week? I know you have fun. Speaking of shenanigans, you have fun shenanigans you want to tell me about.
Well, after I did my what was that? Let's see. 7-day work stretch to make myself off for the Saturday and Sunday to celebrate the GF's birthday. Continuous part, I guess, 2, because the cruise she also celebrated her birthday on as well.
It's a birth month situation.
I don't. You get your day. As far as I'm concerned.
That surprises me as a Libra, because I'm all about a birth month, birth week.
I take off multiple days, but I only subject people to one particular day.
No, I got you. Okay.
Whether it be my actual birthday or the day that I plan something to celebrate my said birthday. But I won't make you suffer through too much.
You'll celebrate yourself.
Yeah, I will celebrate myself.
Because
I'll be like, you want to do this? I don't want to. It's my birthday. You be like, your birthday went away 4 days ago. I know. But I don't want to do it.
I'm still kind of celebrating it. So
I'm celebrating. I'm not making you not do it. But I personally don't want to participate because it's my birthday.
That sounds fair.
So that's the way I do it. But no, for part due of her birthday shenanigans, we went to a Atlantic United game, which we told everybody we were going to be there at 6 because we wanted to see what the new stadium looks like. It was like, everybody, get there early. We're going to get there at 6. So everybody's like, all right, we're going to meet you at your house. We're going to Uber there. But, prior to the night before, my girlfriend went across the street to this bar she loves in the Smyrna area called Docks, and tripped off one step. One.
Oh, no.
Just one step.
Birthday injuries.
Birthday entries. That was from the night before. Well, more so when her birthday struck midnight and we were at the bar. Tripped on a birthday step. Woke up the day of the game, hurt and drunk limping. Would not listen to my sound medical advice of soak, rest. She wants to walk around the Walmart. I said, no, get the little cart. I'm not an invalid. Okay. We'll see. We'll go to Target. We'll walk around. I'm not an invalid. Okay. We'll see. So we get home. I'm like, you need to soak this. You need to rest this because we're going to be at the stadium standing up. We're in the general admission area where you stand and you hang out. It's like a bar-y area. But you got to stand up. She soaked her feet and she decides she's going to rest now. This is at around like 2 o'clock. The game starts at 7. Again, 6 o'clock, so we told everybody was going to be there. So then one of her best guy friends comes over because he works down the street, and he's going to come over and hang out with her a little bit for her birthday. Now, again, this is around 2-something. Still has time, but all of a sudden, have I told you my girlfriend is originally from Louisiana?
I don't know that it's come up, no.
Okay, well, she's originally from Louisiana. So, all of a sudden, Louisiana bass music, a bitty 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 bitty, and it's like a lot of twerking start, and she's twerking. I don't know if you ever watched a woman twerk as far as the footwork, but they're on the tippy toes.
Yeah.
And they're just
she's doing that.
She's twerking on her injured foot because the New Orleans twerk music has come on.
Well, to be fair,
shut up. Shut up. So then, he goes off to work. She decides she's going to take a shower and nap. Dylan, it's 4 o'clock. You ain't got time to be napping. You got people coming over.
Yeah.
So all her friends are arriving. They're like, where's she at? Napping. She napping? I'm just here. Wake up! I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't know. So they go in there. They wake her up. I'm like, I'm going to go to the store and let y'all wake her up. I'm going to get her a Red Bull so we get this going. So I get back. Still not ready. They taking shots. I'm like, oh, Lord. That's not going. We're not.
Did
gonna
you
get
even
down
go?
there.
Did you leave the house?
We left the house at 6:30. Now, we're supposed to be Ubering. I checked the Uber times and the Lyft times to get there. I checked the times around, like, the time she said she was going to nap. So I checked around, like, 2 o'clock. I was like, okay, it's going to be 40-something for all of us to live. That's not bad, blah, blah, blah. By the time we got everybody mangled together to get ready to lift, the Lyft price said $70. I said,
Surge.
hell, Jesus, no. Hell, Jesus, no. So I ended up driving one of her friend's pickup truck. Myself, who has a small Honda Civic 2-door, drove a 4-door pickup truck downtown Atlanta. Yeah.
And were there people in the back?
No, I guess it's a cab.
It was an extended cab with enough room for all the friends? Okay, because I pictured... I was like, that
somebody in the back of
it full of people in Atlanta? Like, that's not weird to see here.
Oh,
I'd be like, look, there's a pickup truck full of people, but downtown Atlanta, I would be like,
well, not on the highway because I had to get on 75, and that would have been awful.
Are they lost or what?
Mm-hmm. They would have been fucked up because I was speeding too. So we get down there after finding parking, which was $45 fucking dollars, by the way. But
I'm
it was
very
across the
upset
street from the
already
stadium.
now.
Get in there. Because she did not listen to my sound and medical advice. By the end of the game, she's hobbling, and we have walked out the one way, and they won't let us walk back in to the stadium to go back the way we need to go because we parked by the Vine City train station instead of the other side where they let us out by the MARTA station. So we need to go back the other way. No. So we end up talking. We end up talking this poor young boy. Who, you know, they push the people around the stadium in the little wheelchair thingies where you go place. You see them with them little,
like a sky cap, but not at the airport.
He pushed her because they still won't let us back in to go through, even though she was hobbling. He pushed her from all the way around the back half of the stadium to the front half of the stadium to where our car was.
And that's not a small stadium.
It is not a small stadium because you got to remember they blew up a church and another stadium to make this stadium.
Bless his heart. Did he charge you $45 for it?
No, she tipped him, but then he also told her that he'd get paid hourly and he didn't want to go home yet. So he didn't mind pushing her around the stadium. I was just like, well, okay, that makes sense.
That's not a bad end to the shift. There you go. That's hilarious.
But that was part of my weekend.
Ooh, how was the game? Was it fun? Did you watch it?
The game was fun. I watched bits and pieces of it. I enjoyed my first professional soccer game. The crowd is hype. They are very excited. I feel like it is not as intense as the soccer games that I watch on television, partly because majority of the soccer games I watch on television are of Latin descent. So when they say goal, it's really vivid, and it's not the same. They got like the little projector screen where the goal go around, and you like, Where's the little Latin man going, goal? That makes it fun. Like, you know, you didn't have the same excitement, but what can I say? Arthur Blanks owned it.
I feel like you could be that man, though. Like, with that example right there, you could be that guy.
I got to work on my diaphraham, because if I would have held it a little longer. From down here. Yeah. I gotta hold it longer, because they hold it for a long time. They do.
Yeah.
But how about yourself? What you was going to do? What you doing?
Well, I had like a pretty regular week. Except that so here's something. This is mostly just my own fault because I'm bad at recognizing my own time limitations. And then like adjusting to accommodate for things. So if I get off work at 3:30 in the morning, what I haven't done is anything that I should have done before I went to work.
Me too.
So then I still have to do it when I get off work at 3:30 in the morning. So, like, I went grocery shopping at the Walmarts at 3:30 in the morning the other day, and I was like, I just need to get cat litter. So I ran in for that, but I was like, well, shit, I'm already here, and I'm wide
Go
awake.
get your shit. Yeah.
I might as well just get some stuff that I need for the barbecue I'm going to. So then I did, but also then I was like, how weird is it to grocery shop at the Walmarts? That's weird for me because it's not something I usually do. Damn, those prices though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Organic beans for like 78 cents.
I mean, I tell people all the time.
They
I
had
hate
my
it.
low carb tortillas. They had all that.
You really want to hate
Avocados for
Walmart
98
a lot of
cents.
times, and then you go into Walmart and it's like, well, shit,
I know.
that's $3, and I need that. That's a good price. That's $7 at the Target. Ooh,
I know.
I love the Target.
It was
Ah.
really upsetting. So I did get the things I needed, but I still feel kind of bad about it. So,
Yeah.
But tomato, potato. And then the other thing I did was everyone in my family's birthdays happen back to back. So one sister is the 14th, my dad is the 19th, the other sister's the 24th.
I went on the Instagram and one of your sisters. Is it today?
Yeah, one of them's birthday is today.
Yeah.
Are you Instagram friends with my family?
One of the sisters, she befriended me.
Well, that is adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I went to the Target like 5 minutes before they closed because I'd also put that off as long as I possibly could. And I don't know how you do cards in your family, but the goal is to make someone cry.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm so weird in the card section where I'm just like, ugh, it's just too much, and I'm like, it's just too much selection.
Yeah.
And then there's not what I really want because I'm like, right now when I went to get cards for my girlfriend's birthday, I'm like, who's giving out fucking Thanksgiving cards? Like what? Why is this over here? Like, there's a whole section of Thanksgiving cards. Am I get on damn Thanksgiving cards?
I think aunts and
shut up.
uncles and grandparents send Thanksgiving cards, but I've not ever sent one of those. I don't know who gives those.
I'm just very upset by Thanksgiving cards, Halloween cards, and it just overwhelms me that there's so much.
Yeah.
And I just want a simple. And then I go over there in the section. It's like, well, do you want a wife birthday card? I'm like, she's not my wife. She's my girlfriend. Is this some regular girlfriend cards? And I'm over here searching for like someone who means something, but they ain't. God damn it! And it's all weird. And you're over there like, I don't like it. It's overwhelming. So.
Yes, that is correct. All of those are correct. And that's how I feel also when I shop, especially for my dad, because I love my dad a whole lot, but we're not like best buds. And so trying to find a birthday card for a parent, because
like, high five, Dad.
everyone assumes that your parent, you have the most amazing relationship you've ever had with any person ever because these people gave birth to you. Just a hey, thanks. Good looking out. Love ya. Happy birthday. But no, it's like a fucking 80-page scroll about how I learned everything I need to know about life from you, and you showed me what a man can be, and I'm just like, I don't even know what that means in the context of our relationship, but I think it's not applicable. And so I usually don't. I end up not getting him a dad specific birthday card. He's also not like the man, like a man where he's like, does this card have color on it? Is this a lady card? Am I going to get my period now? Like he's not that guy. And so, but like men cards are just like gray or brown, and they always have hammers or barbecues on them. And I'm just like, can you
ties.
Or ties. He's never owned a tie in my whole life. And so I just a fucking nice card. Why is that so hard? So I found one and it was awesome. And it had a really pretty picture on the front. I was like, I should just buy 3 of these. He won't remember next year.
Because he'll throw it away by then.
Yeah, he'll have smoked that memory away. But also just like, It was so good, but I didn't buy 3, but now I'm sort of wishing that I had. But it just said, I love you, Dad. And then on the inside, it said, it's as simple as that. Happy birthday. And I was like, yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
as simple as
7
that.
of them damn cards.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, with my sisters, the goal is absolutely to make them cry.
Yeah, no.
And I nailed it. I feel good about it.
I'm not that sentimental of a person.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like year round, really. No, that's not true. I am totally, I am a super sentimental, mushy, mush pot.
I will display more emotions to you on the card as a person than I will to you via word. That makes sense?
Yes.
Like, I will look for a card to be like, you know what? I would say that shit, but I'm not going to say that shit, but I would say some shit.
Yeah, because like it's uncomfortable for people. Yeah. Like if you were like to say hold someone's hand and then say all the things that a greeting card says, they'd be like, what the fuck is happening right now? Ugh. But if you give someone that card, they're like, that is real sweet and tender and I love you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you just are like, hey, can I just tell you
I do that to my mom all the time, and she'll be like, want to kiss on me, and I'm like, okay, let's discuss this. I got you the card because I love you. And I want to hug you real fast, but what you're doing right now, that's a bit too much saliva. I love you, though.
Oh, God.
And you're laughing, but that is a legit-ass conversation, because my mom is just so, like, get off of me. So mushy.
So mushy.
So much saliva.
Oh, she just loves you.
No one should lick their child. Unless you're an animal. She's a cat, yeah. But we're humans. Put your tongue in your mouth, Miss Jackson.
I love it when you call her that. It makes me so happy. Yeah, so that was my week. And then also I was like, well, I don't just want to send them cards, so I'm going to get them these gift cards. But then you're like, Jesus Christ, did you just spend $200 at the Target?
Yeah. And then also your card was $5 per card.
You're lucky if you get a greeting card for $5.
Right?
Thanks, Papyrus. Motherfuckers.
Man. I'm going to start going back to the old high school days where I used to make cards on my computer and print them out on my computer and just fold them in half. You know, like just, you know what? That Microsoft Word just going to click, 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 click. And then fold it in the middle. Like,
now see, and that to me, that's a lovely handmade, heartfelt gift. You don't even need to give a gift card now. I'm going to take that idea. Money-saving tips. Streeter, writing this down.
Make your own freaking card.
Glue some macaroni on it.
You know me. Quick, put some paint on a hand, make a hand print. I still got the same kindergarten size hand. It's fine. Right there. Appreciate it.
Oh, God. That's so good. I had this business idea when I was in my early 20s to mid-20s, maybe, to pre-make mixtapes. That's when mixtapes was a thing. You could also have done it with a mixed CD, which would have come a little bit later. But, like, for everything, like, if, like, someone was going away, like, I just wanted to make, like, the perfect mixtapes for each kind of event. You've got a crush on someone. So
this reminds me of the As Good As It Gets car scene where Jack Nicholson character is in the car and he literally has a row of mixtapes depending on their mood as they're driving.
I don't think I ever saw that movie. Does that have a dog in it?
Yes.
Yeah, I never saw that movie. But boy, they really advertised the shit out of it, though, because I can picture it in my mind.
Yeah, and it's always on TV. It's
Meryl
like always
Streep?
on PBS or... No,
the other one that I mixed that her up with.
Helen Hunt.
Oh, no, that's not who I was thinking.
And, Greg Kinnear.
Oh.
And, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Helen Hunt is the only lady in that? There's not an older lady?
Holly Hunter. It's an older lady, but an older lady is her mom. And she's not, like, a significant character. Are you thinking about the one where Diane Keaton and they have a beach house and that whole thing, and he's dating her daughter in that one?
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I love... I think I've seen a great deal of old Jack Nicholson movies.
I feel like I learn something new about you every
and Meryl
week.
Streep. I love them all. Like I was just watching. What's
I'm
that?
just a big Jack Nicholson fan.
I'm a big. This is gonna sound weirdly weird.
Come on, at this point.
I like old white people shit.
Yeah.
And Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. And
That is
Meryl
some old
Streep
white people shit.
are my old white people shit.
Yeah.
I told you I love keeping.
I
up
love
with
Diane
appearances.
Keaton. God, what is it about her that is so
I
likable?
know, and even the fact that she wears a turtleneck all the fucking time.
All the
even though I
time.
hate
Straight leg
turtlenecks,
linen pants
it does
all the
not
time.
drive me crazy on her. I was like, all right, she's wearing a turtleneck today. That's what she's wearing.
And a hat. She always
Is she
wears a
wearing-
weird ass hat.
Is that a nightgown with a turtleneck? All right, I see that. I see that. Is that a pantsuit with a turtle? Okay. Is that a bathing suit? Is she on the beach with a turtleneck? Like, I'm just with it. Like, I'm just like, okay.
Bathing suit.
Like a giant bathing suit onesie.
I closed my eyes and I pictured it.
Like Diane Keaton would go swimming in a wetsuit.
So
Like, that's
stupid. I love it.
That's what I'm saying. She would be with it, but I like old white people shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like I was just fussing on the internet. I was fussing because I saw this like bring back home ec, and I was on the internet with another old white person like, yeah, they should bring back home ec. Why the children don't know nothing now? And I'm like, I am turning into an old white person.
Do they not have home ec in school anymore?
No, God no.
Oh. Huh.
They didn't have it. They barely had it when I was in school.
Really?
Yeah. That's why we don't. That's why I literally just watched this video of this girl. Her mom gave her $20 to pay for gas, like $20 cash, and she went to the thing and said, "Where does the cash go in at?"
She went to the pump
The pump.
and tried to put cash
and put
at
the
it.
cash in the pump. And she said, "Okay, I understand." She's like, her mom's just dying laughing. She's like, "But what do I like? There's no way to. Is there a slot to put the $20 in?" And her mom's just dying like. Just go over there and get a look at it.
Just go get a look. And I mean, I guess that does make sense because she's not ever not paid for her gas at the pump of, yeah. I watched a video of 3 teenagers try to use a rotary phone the other day, and I thought, that can't be real. I think it was fucking real, though. They didn't know you had to pick it up.
That's why I hate those BuzzFeed videos. Sometimes they make me feel
I watched it 3 times. I was like, this cannot
you
be
like,
real.
Especially when they be doing the music ones, I'm like, oh, you know who that is? Is that Madonna? I'm like,
oh, when it's like
God.
5-year-olds and
Yeah.
they make them listen to songs or watch videos. I love those. They're like, oh, I know this because my dad listens to it, and I'm like, oh Christ,
oh shit.
yeah. Oh, I could be somebody's.
And they'd be like, they
parent.
put the age below, and they're like 22, and I'm like, ugh, I fucking hate you.
My niece did ask my mom, yes, my sister, who is my niece's mom, something about, it was basically like, why do they call it hanging up the phone? Like, she didn't understand, like, why it was called that.
Yeah.
And she was like, because you don't hang it up. Yeah, that's true, too.
Yeah.
Okay, whoops, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that weird?
Or roll down the window.
Or roll down the window. Why would you call it that? Oh, you know when you do the little, like, you do the hand motion? I did that to my niece, and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm rolling down the window. And she was like, with what? Like, why are you making a cranky motion with your hand? Like, she had no idea what that reference was. Isn't that weird? That's so crazy.
That's so weird, yeah.
I mean, you just sort of take it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense, you know? I mean, the girl's not dumb because she didn't know how to pay with cash. I mean, it's funny to watch.
It's funny to watch.
But like, why would you?
She never had to.
No.
Because she's always had her mom's debit card.
Because you just put the thing in the thing. Yeah. Which is funny because I had like an old person version of that, which is when Apple Pay first came out. And I didn't understand at all. Like, I still only just a little bit understand. Mm-hmm. And I don't have it. But it was
the most convenient thing in my life.
It was me and my ex-girlfriend in front of a Coke machine laughing hysterically with our phones, being like, I just put my phone there. I just run the phone up down the side of it. Like, it was, we were in hysterics. We were like, we look like such idiots right now. I wish someone was filming this. Because we had no idea. We were like, I don't understand.
And where is
Siri?
I'm somewhere like, y'all got Apple Pay? Okay.
Boop. Pay
Okay.
the Coke machine. Like, we were like, how do I do it? Yeah. Yeah.
if I ain't got to pull out my wallet, I'm all about it. And it's encrypted so that no one gets my card number.
But what happens if you lose your phone?
You need either my face or my hand. Well, for my particular phone, you need my face. So if I lose my phone, you ain't got my face?
So like Face Off 2.
Yeah, they would have to take my whole face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and even then, it's hard to be at a register at a store. Be like, hold on, let me pull out this person's head and put it in front of their phone real fast to use it. So, I think I'm good. Like
that would be a dead giveaway.
I mean, I think somebody was like,
What first tipped you off that something was amiss? Well, they had a severed head. So
that is a time to call 911 when someone pulls out a severed head.
Card. It was the severed head. Jesus Christ. Unforeseen consequences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you got to hold my head and click the button at the same time. That's a lot to do. You got to... That's a lot. Everybody doing all that. So.
You're funny.
Hey,
Tell you what, friend.
I do what I can, girl. I do what I can. But while I was over by the stadium, I went to school over there, in the stadium region, and I'm just thinking about all the things that are going to be changing. Well, what's changed in the last 2 years is going to be changing even more within the next couple of months, because we got the Super Bowl in fucking January, so they pushing everything up fast.
I was not aware that the Super Bowl was happening in Atlanta.
Hold on, it's Super Bowl in January, February. I don't know nothing about the regular football.
Yeah, no, it's in.
Football.
You had it right. I think. Yeah.
It's January. Let me Google
it. It changes. I think.
I know it. It's like the.
It's like Easter.
Yeah.
It's based on something else. I don't know. That could be. I said that like I knew. I don't think it's the same day every year.
Oh, speaking of Super Bowl, I'm very upset about the musical selection. Oh, it's the February the 3rd.
February 3rd. I don't think it's always February 3rd. Maybe it's the first Sunday of February.
I think that's what it is.
There you go.
But yeah, it's February 3rd.
Is it fucking Maroon 5?
Yeah, very.
Did I hear that? Fuck.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm upset that Maroon 5 is a band anyways in general.
I can't say that because that's where my Oreo-ness kicks up strong.
He really creeps me out. He gives me super skeezy.
Is it his sing-songy, high-pitched voiciness?
No, I think he's a dirtbag. I can't even watch The Voice because I feel like he is a... He gives me like a bad touch vibe.
Ooh.
I got nothing to base it on other than he just looks like he would roofie you.
Skeevy.
Yeah.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
I don't think they sing that. They don't sing that.
When you said bad touch, that brought the bad touch song in my head.
I gotcha.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it.
Do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Yeah.
That's my song.
Do it, so the Super Bowl is coming. So I am unfamiliar with Atlanta areas. I don't know where the new dome is or what used to be there or anything. Explain it.
Well, the new dome is right next to where the old dome used to be, so not that difficult to remember. But they blew up I say tore down the church that was next to the old dome to build the much bigger dome that we have now. And in place of where the old dome is, they have built like this Home Depot, like yard or whatever. You know, the owner of the Hawks and the United is the co-owner or co-founder of the Home Depot. So he got a foot.
I did not. I was not aware.
Oh yeah. Arthur Blanks co-founded Home Depot, owned the Hawks. Not the Hawks. Does he own the Hawks? I think he own the Hawks. He don't own the Hawks.
Falcons.
Oh, the actor lady. The actor lady owned the Hawks. He owns the Falcons, and he owns the.
I thought
United.
Ted Turner owned them.
It's some lady. She's a celebrity lady.
Yeah,
just talking about her. I can't remember. It's like her and her husband. Anywho.
So does he still?
Yeah, that her. what's her name? Jamie Gertz.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, her and her husband own the Hawks.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I thought it was weird when I found out that too. I was like, oh, I used to watch her on all sorts of random shit. And I want to fuss at her face to face now. Because I was like, hey, the fuck, lady? One year we'll get somewhere. Well, now that LeBron's on the West, maybe we'll make it to the finals. Because LeBron was always the main blockage for everybody on the East. It's like, is the Cleveland going again? Well, we ain't going this year. Our producer Heather was just realizing how much Arthur Blanks is worth.
Oh God.
$5 billion.
Yeah.
I told you, I just named 3 big things he owned.
Yeah.
All of Atlanta.
Yeah. Right. That is crazy.
And you know he probably has majority stake in that damn stadium. Well, I don't think you can. I think that was partly why. Well, basketball might be different from football. I'm sorry, I was thinking, because that's partly why Jay-Z let go his majority stake in the Nets, is because you can't like manage players and own teams. It was like a weird thing. Anywho, no, I was just looking at all the changes they're making so far around the stadium. Like, they're repaving all the roads, and they're adding like a different bike lane, and it may be like some type of like trolley or something they're trying to build. I don't know, but it's a lot fucking different.
Yeah.
From just the 4 years ago that I was just constantly 6 years ago when I was just constantly over there. It has changed. And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I gave it, I was like, damn, I need to come over here more, because every time I come over here, there's something popped up.
So in the stadium itself, is it still the Georgia Dome? Is that still what they're calling it?
No, they're calling it the Mercedes-Benz
Okay.
Stadium.
Okay. With
Yes, it's fancy. It has Mercedes-Benz on one side of it, and a giant Mercedes-Benz logo on the other side of it. So you'll know it is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
And like when
Don't
you're
get
inside
it.
of it, is it like real fancy, and are there
It's actually
restaurants and bars and different levels and all kinds of like
Yes.
yeah.
And it actually has decent restaurants. It has like Chick-fil-A and a farm burger.
No, I hate Chick-fil-A.
I know, but I'm
Name
just
that
saying
as a
far
decent
like
restaurant. There's nothing
other
decent
people.
about them.
Hey,
Oh, that's
hey.
fancy. I'm looking at a picture now.
Yeah, it's giant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful.
retractable.
It's actually really
It's-
pretty.
It's retractable, so it opens.
Okay.
It has the farm burger. It has like a bunch of vegan and vegetarian options. My girlfriend had a vegetarian black bean quinoa burger.
Well, that sounds delicious.
She tried all the vegan hot dogs were gone by the time she.
Oh, that's
got
exciting
to the
that
hot
was
dog
even an
option.
option.
Yeah, but it was all like the burger was.
All right.
Her black bean burger was like $3,
Uh-huh.
and the fries, even the farm burger fries, which are like fancy fucking fries, because I think I got the farm burger fry, which was like a garlic parmesan aioli or
That
whatever.
sounds delicious. I'd eat
They
it.
were $5.
Well,
for the
that's,
fries.
I mean, for
Yeah, so-
stadium food, that's
For
not
stadium
bad.
food is pretty, and I got a
Yeah.
Atlanta United collectible cup is what they want to call it.
Oh.
$4. So I have my memorabilia for $4, because normally they would charge you like $10 for some shit like that. So I'm good on there. Fucking up around the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
I'm getting good at it.
But
though.
so did it feel weird? Did it feel fine? Were you just like changes? Or were you like, this makes me sad because I'm nostalgic for this area because I was a youth
No,
here?
it makes me mad. It makes me mad that I didn't spend my fucking money earlier. Where is the condos by the Walmart on MLK when I graduated college in 2012, where they were trying to give those condos away for $89,000. Trying to, please buy this condo. Baby, please buy this condo. You know how much that condo worth now? $189.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it!
You could have got in on the ground floor.
I should have got in earlier, and that's why I was looking around. I was like, how can I figure out a way
Now it's too late.
to get my black ass back over here?
Yeah.
I gotta figure out a way. That's all I was thinking. Is like, but also I think further away, like literally, not even 3 blocks away from the stadium in a different direction. It's a whole different climate, and they have not dared to really go on the Bankhead side of the West End. I think they're still very frightened of that side of town. So if anything, that's where I'm going to get my money before, because I think that's where a lot of the Atlanta rappers are trying to buy that area up now, because a lot of them were from over there and they're realizing what's happening to the area. So they was like, nah, son, we're going to try to get in on the ground floor of this. And even the mayor got on the radio, one of the hip-hop stations here in Atlanta, was like, hey, if you have any property over here and you've had it, don't be selling it for cheap to these people who are going to just come and tear it down and make a hell of money. Keep your shit.
Yeah.
But she didn't say that, but she said, keep your property.
Yeah.
And invest in it, and invest in your community, and invest in everything that's coming up around you. Don't sell out to these people for cheap, and they make money off you.
Right. Yeah. And, I mean, I don't know in that specific area. Like, I haven't been following the Atlanta specific gentrification. But when people who are living in an area can recognize that that is what is happening, but also have the ability to go like, okay, no, we're going to do this. If you think you're going to do this, you're wrong. If that's what your plan is, we got this then. And that, like, I've seen that in a couple of different neighborhoods and cities, and it is awesome, I think, because it's not the change that is so troubling. It's the alienation of and uprooting of the lives of the people who have lived there for so long. It's not that people are pissed because now there's a coffee shop and a bar.
You're just cutting out the people who have basically lived there all their life out of those things.
100%. Yeah.
Wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. And driving up cost and taxes and everything about it so that no one who has ever lived there before could ever afford to live there again. Fuck off. Yeah.
Baby, we all just want a piece of the pie. We all like, well, I don't like Starbucks, so I don't like coffee. But
I like coffee, but I don't particularly care for Starbucks. But yeah,
most people like coffee shops, baby.
Right, exactly. Who doesn't like a bagel? Come on.
Who don't like a bagel? I like
a $12 fancy burger as much as
the croissant. You know what I'm saying?
Croissant sandwich.
I like croissant. Can I get a neighborhood with a sprinkle of cinnamon cronut? Isn't that what everybody was going crazy over? Cronuts?
Yeah.
You know I still ain't had a goddamn cronut.
No, me neither. And they're not even cool anymore. There's something else now that's taken over the cronut, and I didn't read the article. I just saw the headline, "Cronuts are dead."
Oh, well, damn, that was drastic.
Well.
And I'm mad that they didn't get to have one yet.
Maybe it'll be more readily accessible.
Do you think a cronut is better than a beignet?
I don't think anything's better than a beignet. That is a fluffy cloud of heaven.
Let me tell you.
God.
Man, where did I go the other day? I went to another broken egg. And they have these.
I already know what you're talking about. That is some bullshit.
They have these awful things on the menu called a beignet biscuit.
Yeah.
And they gave them to my girlfriend because we went there for for breakfast on her birthday.
I actually think the food there is good though.
The food is good. I had I had the pancake trio with a banana Foster pancake. Then. That was good.
Yeah.
But the beignet biscuits,
no, ma'am.
That is blasphemous. That's like I wanted to throw them at somebody's head. It was hard.
And as a rock, like a little nugget. And did it come with orange marmalade?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes.
I was like, why
I can't tell you
this? I knew it was free. And I know you was doing a nice birthday thing, but you should have just kept this. I appreciate the time, but don't bring this to me ever again.
Literally the thought that counted in that scenario.
Basically, I kind of want to take it and say, I thank you for the thought, but don't ever bring this to nobody ever again. ever. That's why they were giving them out, because they know they're disgusting.
No, they just
You didn't
don't
give me another
use-
pancake.
Don't use the word. A beignet is a very specific thing. And if you're not going to do it the way it is, then don't call it that. Call it
The
anything
fucked up part
else.
about it is I've had fluffier biscuits than the beignet biscuit. Like, that don't make sense.
Oh, no, I'm so glad to hear that you didn't care for those.
Oh, God.
And you've rekindled the fire of my anger about them. No.
It was so sad. I was like, Again, the Louisianan girlfriend, she was like,
Yeah, I was going to say, was she like just morally offended? Because
She put down the, she first looked at it real, like, what the hell is this? And then she bit a piece and she's like,
no, that's gonna be a pass.
It's a hard pass, Pickle.
I feel like people do that so often though, where they're like, oh, this is a food that has a reputation, and I'm gonna fuck around with it and still call it by the name that the reputation is, and it's just not right to do. It's just not right to do. Yeah.
I mean, that's like one time I got into an argument with somebody from Australia about sandwiches.
Tell me more, please. Did they want to put Vegemite on theirs, and you were like, no, I'll pass?
They
thanks?
basically identified anything between bread as a sandwich,
Okay.
and I did not, because that's just they pass off a toast sandwich. So it was a buttery piece of bread in between two pieces of bread. And that is not a sandwich. That is stacked up toast. I do not agree.
They made a piece of toast
Yes.
and then put it between two untoasted pieces of bread and
Yes.
made a toast sandwich.
Yes.
I'm gonna make that when we're done. Like, as soon as we're done recording this podcast, I'm making a fucking toast sandwich. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. But you know what? If a mayonnaise sandwich can exist, and I have heard people refer to having eaten them, then a toast sandwich can exist, and I would eat a toast sandwich before a mayonnaise sandwich. That's so weird. I feel though like the toastiness and the crunch paired with the soft untoasted bread, I'm into it. I wish I had peanut butter.
No!
I'd make a peanut butter toast sandwich right now.
No!
It's like the opposite of a double down from the KFC, where they were like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
don't
about
use
that.
bread, use
Don't
two
use bread.
fried chicken breasts.
Two fried chicken breasts. In between every... I was like...
No, the
This is
chicken breasts
fat.
were the bread. It had cheese and ham.
I know, and cheese and
something
bacon and
else
stuff in the middle.
inside of the chicken breast. Taco Bell also did that. They made a taco that had fried chicken as the shell.
I had that.
It was very gross.
It was awful.
No.
It was like a weird, like, mac chicken mounded into the shape of a taco shell,
Yeah.
and they filled stuff in it. So I'm thinking there was gonna be chicken in my chicken taco.
There was not. It was just
There was not.
It was just
It was
taco
just lettuce
filling.
and tomato wrapped around chicken.
Also, here's a thing that I don't really want is to hold a piece of a fried greasy chicken taco shell while I eat it. Like, it just was not, it wasn't car food, which was where I was eating it. It was going everywhere. Then my hands were just greasy, and I was like, and it didn't taste good.
No, it was a greasy mess.
That was a fail. That was a hard fail.
That was a good. Now, the one thing they did right, and they still have not released on the market, is those goddamn nacho cheese shells.
The what now?
The Dorito shells at the Taco Bell.
Oh, you mean put them at the grocery store?
Yeah. I don't want to eat y'all stuff all the time, but I would love a nacho Dorito shell.
I've never had one.
Oh, you're missing out. That's the best thing they got right now. If you're going to go to Taco Bell, that's what you're going to go for.
Maybe I'll do that instead of my toast sandwich. You know, that is my real fast food weakness is Taco Bell. And it is like grade F quality everything.
Mine too. Like,
I love that
give
shit
up
so
everybody
hard.
else.
Yes.
But something about, you know what? It is 2:00 and I am hungry.
I want that
I'ma
Crunchwrap
get something
Supreme
for
more than
Taco
I've
Bell.
ever wanted anything in my life. You know what I mean?
I'm a quesadilla girl.
Never had one from there.
Oh yeah. If they're not cheap on the sauce and the chicken, it's a good little mix. Because sometimes they cheap on either or. You like, this is dry. This is too juicy. Ain't no chicken. It got to be a good combination.
Which is weird, because if you're paying 79 cents for an entree, you'd think it would be top notch, you know?
First of all, the quesadilla is a premium option, and those are $2 and some change. Now, when I'm feeling cheap, I will get me a double decker.
Never had it.
You don't look at the Taco Bell menu. You've been eating the same thing since 1982.
Yeah, I'm mad they got rid of the chilito. That thing was delicious.
What the fuck is that?
It was
The
like
chilito?
It was like a chili cheese burrito. It was so good. It was the most saucy, flaccid. It also was not carb food because it was literally just chili and cheese in a steamed burrito shell. This thing, if you held it up, was like it just did a hard flop over.
Hard lip.
It was
Like,
it was
fluffer,
the, it
please.
was the limpest thing I ever put in my mouth. What? We all know that's doesn't apply at all, but it was a good joke. But man, it was delicious. Yeah.
No. Also, you know this? I forgot. My stepfather worked at Taco Bell for a brief stint, and he would make all sorts of random ass Taco Bell creations.
Oh my God.
And bring them home in my my chubbiest of high schoolness. And
It didn't even occur to me that that would be the greatest perk of all perks to working there. You
Yeah.
could make whatever the
you
fuck
could make
you wanted.
whatever the fuck. Like they at one point they was doing like this chicken Caesar taco
Yes.
thing with like little oh man.
I know exactly
was
what you're talking about.
Love it on them shits. Yeah. Love it on them.
Oh God. We should see if we can get Taco Bell sponsorship.
It's like Laquito. Laquito
Listen.
Taco Bell. Hey, if Taco Bell paid for that little boy proms, I mean his college stuff after he did his prom, I think his graduation photos at the Taco Bell.
Nuh-uh, stop it.
Yeah, it was so
That's
hilarious.
awesome.
Oh, you're gonna go out. You're gonna go out in style.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Oh,
it. 'Cause I love
God.
me some Laquito Taco Bell.
Why do I love it so much? It's not even that good.
I don't know, but it's.
I mean, I do love Mexican
And
food,
fuck that, and I love real Mexican
but
food.
it's
Like,
not
I will
even
eat-
Mexican food. But like,
No,
also, God, it's so
not.
good.
It's not. And I will go to like an authentic Mexican restaurant and order like some real shit, and I love it.
I do too,
And I will still go to Taco Bell. I don't.
and I
like,
still
that's not-
love it. Like, there's no
that's
part of me
not-
that I don't
know
feel the
it's
same
not
about a
real
Taco
Mexican
Bell
food.
taco as I do about that bullshit beignet biscuit. Why not? They're calling it a taco.
I know. This is not a real gordita. Like I know,
It's
but
not.
I love
this
it all
is
the
not
same.
Mexican food, but it doesn't anger me the same. I don't know why. It's a mystery. Speaking of food,
What's going on with the truck?
yeah.
You sold it?
So well, I haven't sold it yet, but I have taken a bunch of photos and redone the measurements. What I wasn't really thinking about, well, because in my mind I was like, oh, well, I'll just post it and it'll be real easy and it's real simple. Except that I've done jacked around with a bunch of stuff in there, so none of the plans from when I bought it are still accurately describing what a new person would be buying, because I've changed a whole bunch of things around about it. So yeah, so I've been out there and taken pictures and reworked the schematic, and yeah, that's my plan for this week, is to post it to the actually the same site that I bought it off of, which is like a nationwide site.
Sure.
They do new and used vending vehicles of all sizes. Yeah, it's actually a really cool site. I hung out on there even before I was planning to buy a vehicle because I just liked to window shop the food trucks and food trailers.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I went on one of those sites, like prior to when my brother was looking for like another venture to invest his money in, because he was thinking about like getting a hot dog, something or the other, and do it on the weekends. And they had those up there.
There's some really cool, like, people have made really cool food truck vehicles. Yeah. And like, I like it too when they take something that wasn't meant for that and then modify the hell out of it, and you're just like, did you turn that World War II era motorcycle into a food trailer? Like, they do some crazy shit.
Reminds me of that dad who made the changing station out of the tool cart. I was like, that's inventive right there, sir.
I have not seen that. Yeah.
I like a good little bit of redneckery.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. Like, I wish that I had the knowledge and ability to just manipulate something like that. Like, I think that's really cool. So yeah, so that's my big thing this week, is getting it listed, and I'm excited about it. And yeah, there's did I tell you already last time we talked that there's a street festival that happens here? It's in December. What?
What's in December?
The street festival.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a street festival here. It happens in December. It's like a local festival, and there's like a bunch of local vendors and food and bands and stuff like that. And so that's probably my next event, is I'm planning to sell food at that, and I'm excited about it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You got a menu for it?
No. It's only September.
And?
If it's not till December, you know I'm not going to think about it until like the end of November. No, I think I'm going to do all hand pies. I actually have been thinking about it. I'm going to do all hand pies because they travel really well and they're easy to like.
Is that a hot pocket?
Yes. But I'm going to do sweet and savory. So there'll be like dessert ones, and there'll be.
They have sweet hot pockets?
Shut up. Do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some shit I didn't need to know existed. No.
And then I love a good toaster strudel.
I love a toaster strudel and a Pop-Tart, but I don't put them in the toaster. I like them right out the package.
The Pop-Tarts are too hard. The toaster strudels are just
no.
flaky, crispy enough.
But then you can't eat them cold, and I prefer them cold.
I like all my stuff warm.
But yeah, it's all going to be pies, because I figure that's good because they're walking around. It's really like no one's sitting anywhere and eating, so it's all just like going from one stage to another and listen to different bands, and then like roam in the street, and then it'll be better to have all their food contained in a flaky, buttery crust. Yeah. So what do you got going on art-wise?
For me, after these 2 Etsy orders, I have to figure out if I want to continue on trying to put everything on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, because I have, I've decided I'm going to probably do, like, Spellman's every Friday. If something's not happening on campus, Spellman has, like, this market Friday, and you can come down there and vend and sell crap. And then I was thinking about doing that during their homecoming.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I was going to do the one at my school, because Clark has one on Thursdays, and they call theirs Market Thursdays. Of course. But theirs is on their homecoming is my birthday weekend. And again, I don't really want to do nothing on my birthday. I don't want to. So, that is on my birthday weekend, and so is Art Stroll. So I was going to wait until Spellman's homecoming, which is the 3rd week of October, and do their market, and then I was going to do Pancakes and Booze, which is in November.
Oh, that sounds even more delightful than whiskey and yoga to me. Yeah.
Yeah, get drunk and eat pancakes.
Fucking love pancakes. Not gonna lie to you.
And then I was going to try to also do Indie Market Experience, and they're having one in December on the 9th, And then after that, I have to most definitely decide whether or not I'm going to continue to do an Etsy or a website. Because I got to run through all these cards which have my Etsy on it.
Yeah. Is there...
And...
Mm-hmm.
Put shit on Etsy.
Is there a reason you don't want to do both? Is it just too time consuming?
I feel like Etsy is very time consuming as far as putting stuff on there, because I literally have to put it on there individually and I have to label it and list everything, whereas there's no speed method of doing it.
Yeah.
So that is what's so annoying to me, whereas I know with a website I can just put like multiple pictures on one page and put like a minute description and be like, it's done. Yeah. Whereas Etsy doesn't have anything that easy yet, so it's still just very like, one picture at a time, and then I gotta write it. You know, what material did I use? And this right here, and then this right here, and then when did I make it? And then a whole plot about it, and then I go to the bottom, and I was like, I ain't got time to be filling out all this shit about one pair of earrings, because every pair of earrings is different.
Yeah, yeah.
So, because I'm not mass producing one particular product, it'd be different if it was like a t-shirt that had a design on it, because it's the same t-shirt, I'm just selling this multiple sizes of it. It'd be different, but because every pair of earrings is completely, totally different, I have to literally fill out a description for every particular pair. Oh. And that is very, very annoying.
That is really tedious. Yeah.
So I'm just like,
yeah.
No. So I'm still working through that. I gotta figure out that. But I was a good girl today. I was off, so I did some laundry. My girlfriend will be very proud. She came home to a very made-up bed. I made up the bed. I'll never do that. I will never, ever do it again, probably. But it was her birthday this past weekend. So
You're like, I got you this bed.
That's about it.
Man, I love it when I make my bed, like, and I see it, and the room looks all clean and neat and lovely, but I never do it.
It's a nice look. But for me, I'm always like, I'm getting out to get right back in it.
That's exactly... That's exactly right. That's how I feel about it, too. But, I mean, I change my clothes. I wash my clothes, even though I'm just going to put them back on and get them dirty again. Like, why is... That's the only thing where I apply that rationale. I wash my hair. I'm just going to...
It depends on the clothes, because sometimes it'll do the smell test, and I'll be like, that's another good wear. I can wear that again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But eventually you
washing
wash
everything?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, you are a good person.
No, I double wear. The only thing I don't double wear is my drawers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because then I would have some questions.
And those will be answered off the air.
Yeah. like, oh no, how you flip it? Are you folding? Are you back to front it? But that's still put the same stuff in the same area. Never mind.
Also, have you ever put underwear on backwards? That would be hilarious. Also, I wear men's briefs. So imagine putting those on backwards.
Boxer briefs or briefs?
Briefs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't do the boxer briefs. They ride up. I don't care for that.
I'm a boxer brief girl all the way.
No.
I need something on my thigh. I need it right here. It's right here on my thigh.
I don't like anything on my... There. Well, that's not true. I like some things on my thighs, but not my underwear.
Yeah, I want to know what they at right here.
No. And then they stay there for you?
Yeah. I get the ones that stay.
Maybe I was buying too small of underwear.
Yeah, you gotta just go ahead and get your belt size. Go ahead and get all the loving you need.
That's what I thought I was doing.
Get all the space.
Maybe I have monstrous thighs and they just couldn't handle it.
What? Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. And also I tried them one time and I wanted to take them off out in public and throw them away. So maybe I'll give them another try.
Oh, yeah, no.
All right.
Can't believe you wear tighty whities.
They're not white or that tight. They're not.
I hate to break it to you. It doesn't fucking matter.
That's
the type of underwear.
Well, and they're not like whities. Bikini briefs.
They're still tighty whities.
Well, they look just fine. Thank you.
All right, Pop. You remind me of that Hank Hill episode where we were trying to get Hank Hill to wear boxers. Well, I don't like all that space down there. It's just,
I agree with Hank. If I want to wear 2 pairs of pants, I'd put on 2 pairs of goddamn pants.
All right then, Hank. Well, Dale likes his area to breathe over here, and so does Boomhauser.
I have worn regular boxers, and I don't mind those. I think it's the clingy on my thighs thing.
Well, yes, maybe what it is. Like for me, the clinging on my thighs makes me know that it's secure, and everything ain't going nowhere. Ain't nothing down there, but ain't nothing going nowhere.
I was gonna ask what was headed where. What? What's
It's all where it needs to be.
All right.
It's all in its place.
Aces in the places.
You're nasty. It's everything where it needs to be.
All right. I'm not sure what's happening on your end of the feed, but I'm gonna let that ride.
Our producer Heather is just.
That's all you gotta say.
Yep.
I feel like underwear is a good note to go out on.
Oh yeah.
Pleasure.
Show me your skivvies.
I got.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my
Boom,
God.
boom.
Nope.
All right.
I love you.
Did, but you have a good one.
Talk to you next week.
You know it.
I'm gonna buy boxer briefs between now and then, and I'll report back.
All right.
Again,
get the Comfort Flex Fit. I think is what they call. They're by Hanes.
All right. Okay.
Try those.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Fool.
Just saying. Feels good.
Oh.
And I can tell you everything I wanna feel you more. This was destined.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, D Streeter, and my amigo, Dylan, for another thrilling episode of the Double D Podcast. Make sure you review us and give us a rating on this episode and all of them, of course. Also, tell everyone you freaking know. Be sure to follow us on all our social medias, which are Instagram, Twitter, and the Facebook. I can be followed at d.streeter_designs. My dude Dill Pickle can be followed at Tally Panhandle. Our lovely producers will be followed at Metal and Pluck. And you can follow both whatever the hell me and Dylan are doing at This Is Double D on, again, all the social medias. Instagrams, we got the Twitters, we got the Facebook too, y'all. I'm on there.
There are lots of new and cool and exciting things in the works with season 2 of the Double D podcast. We're super stoked. One of the things is we're rolling out the opportunity for you folks, fine folks at home, to kind of basically be a part of the show. You can individually, personally help us do what we do. If you go to metalandpluck.com, there is a way for you to make a donation to the show. You can make a one-time donation, you make an ongoing sponsorship donation, any amount, it all helps. We'll put it to good use. Pinky promise. While you're there, check out the other projects that our producers, Metal and Pluck, are working on. They tell amazing stories, and they give folks the opportunity to tell their own story, which is really, really cool, and it's really awesome to be a part of. So check it out, metalandpluck.com. The music from Double D is Galaxy Love by King Clew. Make sure you check him out wherever you stream music. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.